Alright, well, we'll see if this works. Hello, everyone. Hopefully we're having a good night tonight. See, some people have been in the chat, but if you haven't been able to tell, I haven't been here. Not sure what is going on with the audio, but I'm kind of hit and miss, so hey, RingFit / Mackenzie, how you doing? Glad you stuck it out for a while. I am not quite sure what is the cause of my issue, but I have a feeling it's this program that's got all this stuff loaded into it. I may be switching back to the old program the way I had it, just because this one is buggy and glitchy and just crazy how much I'm trying to have it here. So my other thing is here is I was going to try to show a video, but I don't think it's going to have sound, so we're just going to cut out that formality, and I'm just going to go straight to the games. It's me, it's called the MacBook for a reason. Yeah. I don't know if Mac is intentionally making their Intel Macs run worse because they have their own chipset they're trying to push out. I have no idea. Honestly, I couldn't really care less as long as this thing... I mean, the MacBook was working fine up until about a minute or two before the stream, and then all of a sudden the sound cut out. I had nothing going through the ear cans, so I decided to go ahead and do a quick reboot, and it decided to install the updates I didn't want it to install. Let's check and see where I'm at here. I've been avoiding getting Big Sur. I don't know why. Okay, it didn't install Big Sur, because the reason why I don't want to install it, I have too many apps I rely on that are just not going to be compatible with it. So, anywho. I don't know if the sound's going to work from this or not. Let's try it out. This is what I had planned on streaming. It is... I hear sound. That's a good thing, but for some reason it's stretched. Yep. So let's change this up. Let's go into 640 by 480. Let's go 10. There we go. It actually kind of looked like an arcade game there. This is what I felt like streaming tonight because it's been a heck of a couple of weeks. Can't wait to tell you guys about them. Hey, Henry, thanks for sticking it out and looking around. I see some people starting to file in, which is good. Sorry I'm late tonight. I remember taking a high school speech, and they always told me when you're performing in front of an audience, never apologize, but I always found that to be rude and conceited. So I will definitely apologize for being late, even though it is for technical glitches. I really feel like I should not be having those with the amount I pay for this hardware. But I guess you can't rule out user error, right? Man, I did not realize, it's been a while since I played this game, so hopefully I can make it through it tonight. If anything, we're going to be doing, the famous Konami code. We're going to have to, right? Alright, let's take a look here. Mackenzie, thanks for joining me. I already saw you, check in there. 3 inches of snow where Henry lives. That is awesome. We were supposed to get a light dusting. I guess we did yesterday, but, we're going to miss out on snow yet again. It's going to hit the south. It's going to hit south of us, I guess. I don't know if it's actually the south. But Arkansas is apparently going to get hit tonight / tomorrow. And all that region below me, because I'm in Illinois. So Kentucky, maybe northern Mississippi. I mean, the places that don't usually get snow. Tennessee, I think, is supposed to get some. It's all the... I guess they could be getting rain by that point, but it's east of the Mississippi, it's going to be rain. West of the... I'm sorry, yeah. East of the Mississippi, it's going to be rain. West of the Mississippi, it's going to be snow. It's kind of an odd time for that. And I forgot what 2-player looks like on this thing. See all the sprite flickering? You had a December snow, yep. Just me, or is it technology works like a charm? That is 30 plus years ago while my modern stuff has problems. Well, you know what? I had some problems with a piece of technology that'll premiere on the channel probably next week. Not this week. But I had... excuse me, I had nothing but problems this week with my technology, so... Like I said, it could just be me. My DVD recorder, my faithful DVD recorder of 15 years, died about 3 weeks ago, and I have yet to recover. I was actually in the middle of working on a video called 10 Essential Games for your Atari 5200, and I had a hard time capturing footage from that console anyway. If you guys seen that Atari versus ColecoVision video, I had to fudge a lot of the video footage by emulating some games, because for some reason I was having problems with the RF. I could see it on my TV, but what my DVD recorder captured was not what I was seeing on TV, so it wasn't very usable. So I was going through all of that again when my DVD recorder just conked out. And that was my only way to capture RF out of the console. So if I can find a way to mod it, maybe I'll work on that, but I mean, honestly, since I've already gotten the video done, again, I had to emulate some stuff, so that was a whole big thing. But yeah, so that was the first thing to conk out. Then this computer I'm working on from the 80s, the computer itself is actually working great. It is the modern hardware I hooked into it that isn't working as well as I thought it would, so maybe I'm going to split this off into 2 parts. Oh yeah, up in Alberta, yeah, you'll definitely have some snow up there before we do. I am actually on the cusp of all that northern snow. So up in Chicago, they'll probably get 10 inches of snow before I see an inch, and I'm still in Illinois. So I'm not so far south as to where it's strange to get snow. It's just, it's not as common as it used to be. At least when I was a kid. We used to get record snowfalls when I was a kid. I know somebody's going to say global warming at some point, but I'm sure that's a factor. You were playing Contra Rogue Core the other night. How was that game, by the way? Gib84 Gaming, welcome to the stream. How is that? Because I've heard it's not very good, but I still want to try it. It's still got the Contra brand on it. I am just catching up on the I am just catching up on comments before I get started here. And as soon as we get we got a decent number of people already heading in. I'll probably reiterate this a few times. So the last couple weeks I had to cancel the stream. The first week I canceled it last minute, and then I canceled the stream last week about a day ahead of time. It's because I knew I wasn't going to make it. Last week, the last 2 weeks actually, I was COVID-19 positive. So I lived through it. Needless to say, I was too sick to game online. I was actually too sick to game in general. But thankfully, this is my first week out of isolation. So, yeah, I agree with you. RF is very hard to capture. I don't know what it is about it, because I didn't have any problem capturing from my Atari 2600. Except for one game gave me an issue with the Atari 2600. But yeah, it's just... I think it has something to do with, like, maybe the vertical blanking signal isn't doing well, or the fact that it's splitting the RF off. I have no idea. It's okay, not great, but not terrible. Okay, it's good, dumb fun. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If you expect it to be like a Contra game, you'll probably be sorely disappointed with it, right? But as just like a general, hey, let's have some fun with this game. All right, up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. It didn't go through. Hang on. You guys are going to see behind the scenes here. Yes, this is being emulated because, again, I'm having trouble with everything else. Yeah, exactly. Hit the nail around the head. Yeah, that's good. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, start. What am I doing wrong? Is it right, left instead of left, right? I can't believe I have to do this. After so many years of putting this in. Konami code. I could just let that sit in the background as I talk. Up, up, down, down. Yeah. Left, right. B, A, start. Good grief. Alright, let's do this again. Restart. Criminy. Up, up, down, down, left, right, EA start. There we go, 30. I thought I got 99 lives with that. Alright, hang on. Oh, everything's delayed when I'm looking at the screen. Alright, I am going to pause that for just a second. I'm going to move the chat over here because I got to turn. I got to turn and actually face the TV. Contra Road Course feels like Konami taking a dump on the franchise. Many people love Konami. I think really it comes down to name. Their goal was just to create a game that people would buy, not necessarily make it very good. What in the world? It's like my jump button doesn't want to work. Which is possible. This is a... It's a good quality controller, but... I didn't really want that, but I guess I got it. I really don't want a laser. If that shows up, I'm not getting out at all. Yeah, fire doesn't really offer anything spectacular here. Yep. I was saying, here's the problem, is that I will land before the fire does on that one. Alright, I'm back to regular. Alright, there's a laser. There's R. Well, there's no avoiding it. I'm gonna get laser. Man, I forgot how much I enjoy the opening soundtrack to this. If you guys haven't seen it, there was a video on YouTube years ago of a band that was, oh yeah, I forgot how. That would perform this live in like in a bar setting while these people were playing the game. And it's really cool to hear this song played by a modern rock band. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I'll still try it anyway. I mean, they're gonna get my money because obviously if it's got the name Contra on it, I'll buy it. I mean, that's exactly what they're banking on, but... Alright, it is very hard to tell. There we go. If the bullets are gonna come hit me. It has been a while since I played a Nintendo game. It is kind of almost... It is almost insane how well they were actually able to get that arcade feel on the NES. I mean, the NES is nowhere near as sophisticated as the arcade cabinet was for this. I hate to say it, but every once in a while... Ooh. Oh, I don't have my spread. There we go. It's very hard to... like I said, the jump button doesn't really want to work with this controller. I don't know if it's the controller or the ROM at this point. But the good thing is I got a turbo button with this controller. There we go. Ooh, we got like 4 shots there. Yeah, the turbo button wasn't really working out there. Hey, Bran, welcome to the stream. Silent Hills looks likely again. Okay. Didn't see that. Hey, Christopher, also welcome to the stream. Don't know how Konami is bent on making horrible modern games, but they actually made... Oh yeah, the TG16 Mini Awesome. How does that even work? Well, that's hardware compared to software. And it's software they didn't develop, right? Don't know how... The only modern Contra game, Contra 4. I like that game, actually, Contra 4. The only thing is that it actually took me a while to figure out how to do anything in that game. There was a spot I was getting stuck on, and I think you guys know it because it's probably the one everyone got stuck on. Is there spread anywhere? And of course laser, I don't want laser. Good thing I got my 30 lives code. I could have swore that gave me 99 lives. I know in Super C it only gives you 30 lives. That waterfall in the background, I mean, it's just... barrier. It's little things like that that impress me because I know what this system is really capable of. And the Nintendo Entertainment System was not capable of a lot. Especially when compared to the arcade systems of the time. See, my foot was flickering when I was on that platform. Too many sprites on the same line. Aw. Wasn't even looking below me. Well, here's spread. How long can I have it? 2 seconds? 3 seconds? Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna... It's gonna put me back down here, isn't it? Alright. That machine gun's probably gonna go away before I can get it. I'll give him props, it didn't disappear, but then that guy didn't jump off the cliff like he was supposed to. As I said, I'm very much out of practice with this game. And to tell you the truth, this is like kind of playing it with the dog bone controller. Because I heard, like on the dog bone controller, the B button is slightly raised above... I'm sorry, the A button is slightly raised above the B button. And that's exactly how it is here, and it does kind of mess with me when as I'm playing it. To quote every gamer since the invention of games, it's the controller, not me, right? Did I take out the hands first? Would have been great to have spread here, that's all I'm saying. See, there I went to jump again, that just wouldn't do it. Probably spent too many hours playing games with this controller. As a generic controller for PC, it is probably the best. It's that iBuffalo controller. There we go. Just gotta stand right at the right spot there. Yeah, iBuffalo Classic USB gamepad. Thanks, Brianna. I appreciate that. And Damon, if you guys missed it, the reason why I didn't stream the last couple weeks is because I was positive with COVID-19. So I've made about like a 90% recovery, and from what I've been told by medical professionals and the people who I know have had this before me, that's pretty much what I can expect for the next few weeks, is just I'll be short of breath a little bit. But other than that, I've definitely made a recovery. Silent Hill is when on PS5, yeah. God of War Ragnarok. Guess Konami had no other choice in North American and Japanese markets than to get that arcade feel. Oh, yeah. Any specific plan for today? You did it? You bought a CDI? That is awesome. Did you get one with the chip that's... Hey, Demon Rage, welcome to the stream. And Julius, welcome to the stream. Oh, I gotta get all these. Hang on. just taking all my concentration. Which doesn't take much. Oh. That was one of those things I really should have been able to easily avoid. I will say emulation makes it a lot easier to see the bullets here. Usually I have a hard time seeing them at all in the CRT. Yeah. I should have been patient, and I was not patient. You know what also would have been great during these levels? Any sort of power-up. I wonder why people had to have that Contra code memorized. No way I could have made it this far through the game without it. Oh yeah, this is one where I have to jump. Here my fingers frantically trying to get the... What? I ducked! I think that's probably the most commonly uttered phrase on any... by any gamer anywhere. I pressed that button, and the game console's like, no you didn't. Oh, I forgot these wing guys will jump down. Well, the good news is I'm close, but not anywhere near. Oh, I just earned an extra life. But I haven't died 30 times yet. I don't remember this. I don't remember having to kill that top thing there. Like the transformer at the top here you gotta get. Oh, I forgot they move. Spread would be awesome here. I haven't died 30 times yet, but I'm working on it this level. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Take that. I don't know how I avoided that, but I did. There we go, I only got one of them. Oh, I saw that bullet go nowhere. There we go. I can catch up on chat. Haven't seen you in the past 2 weeks? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Julius. I didn't know that. Very sorry to hear about your dad passing. That's tough. Did I get the C64 Maxi? Is that out in North America? I asked about it. They say this game is easy with a Game Genie. Since I'm doing emulation, I could start putting in some of the Game Genie codes and see what happens. Everything's okay when you use the Konami code, that is exactly right. I'm guessing... Yeah. I hate that when you're just walking along and there's just a guy with a cannon pointed right at the hallway. Not worth getting. Look at that, that was some classic Contra action right there. And so was that. Oh, no, I wanted that power-up. Am I just that far out of practice with this game? I don't remember dying as often as I am. That one was just me not paying attention because I was wondering how I could be so bad at this game after mastering it the last couple years. Alright, well, I got absolutely no help with that, but whatever. Now this guy can kill me. Oh, I forgot it's one of these things. Oh, I did get it. That's a nice... I like the turbo button here. What's the, what's that controller called that has the, NES Advantage? I feel like I'm playing with the NES Advantage at the moment. Gold, red, darker red. Come on. That is so much easier when you have turbo. That's definitely going to... The problem is the turbo button is opposite of the jump button. Oh. Timing is way off. Now, I like how the game programmers designed missiles to be exact. You can't just run by them, you have to stop, because they are timed. Here's the guy I'm gonna die at. Oh, I did not die with that guy. I thought I was going to. Found a PS5. That is no small feat there. I heard that they have like a record amount in launch sales, and they will provide a record amount of systems available for purchase. Oh, that was so close. And again, my jump button didn't work. It is what it is, but here I'm about to run out of lives, so I should just fail. And then come back with full lives here. What in the world? There we go. Now I'm gonna continue. Stage 6, 30 lives. Here we go. I know, it's like the ultimate cheat, isn't it? I'm already using the Konami code, and then I gotta... They really like their guys that just pop up in the hallway to try to... I know there's a Game Genie code that can get you to, It is very hard to see those... Alright. So here's the problem I have here, yeah. Ew. It is very hard to time this out. You gotta get it when they're basically on their way back up, and I forgot about that one. That was like on the frame that I lost invincibility. Ah! Let's jump up. My jump button, it didn't work that time either. Well. That's a barrier. Now the key is for me to recognize when my barrier runs out. Which it just did. That was one of the luckiest jumps in the history of ever. Alright, now this guy. It is very hard for me to jump and use that turbo button at the same time. Here I am just wasting lives just trying to get this guy. Oh! We killed each other at the same time. These games are pretty tough when you played it as a kid. It's tough now. Happy you found a PS5 and happier you're not keeping for yourself. So it's going to be a Christmas gift? Oh, that's awesome. See, now that's something I can get behind. I'm okay with people buying it for themselves, too. What I am not okay with is people buying it to sell it for 3 times the retail price on eBay. I don't care what misfortune that you have suffered in your own life. That's not good. I was going to say that's going to kill me. Anyone who tries to make money by scamming another person, I'm not okay with. I can't believe I was able to walk on those walls. One more? Come on. Oh, they're replaying the theme from stage 1. I never thought that any of the themes repeated here. So I can shoot anywhere but there, huh? There we go. And I like the pixel perfectness you have to have here. And that wall at the very end. Ah. Oh. Can you imagine playing this game on 2 lives and that being your last life? Having 0 reaction time unless you knew that was already there? I have to say one of the last times, or not one of the last times, but one of the most unique ways I've ever played this game was on my Flip LG phone that I had back in 2006. Alright. Oh, I forgot the explosion takes me out too. Man, it is incredibly difficult to aim with just this single weapon. I guess I don't really need to get that close to the door, do I? Contra's hard, but not as hard as Ghost and Goblins. Oh yeah, no kidding. And Silver Surfer, forget that game too. And yep, Ninja Gaiden. Retro games are still super fun. With the next gen out, I'm thinking... Yeah, I wish I could play the video for you that I had planned. Maybe I'll get to play it later on. The sound wasn't working on it though, and that's the whole point, is to have the sound. Maybe I'll just blur it over the microphone. Yeah, the scalpers have 3,500 PS5s and 1,000 Xbox One X. See, and that's the thing. People seem to forget that scalping actually is a legit crime. Now, where that 3,500 applies, I'm not quite sure if it's a crime in that specific country. I heard that was in the UK. One of you guys can help me out with that. But, oops, come on. But scalping and price gouging is actually a crime. And I don't know why institutions like eBay are able to let people get away with that. Because if Nintendo can go after people who are distributing ROMs, or providing opportunities for people to distribute ROMs, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to try to run away from all this stuff as fast as I can. There went the only weapon that's going to help me beat this level. Your only chance is just run through this area. If you don't have spread, there is absolutely no way. So you gotta stop for a second. Didn't matter. See these things with the big teeth and the open mouths? They're called quarter gobblers. In the arcade, they were designed to... There we go. Alright. Forget turbo. There we go. Now I have a chance. Boom, we got it. Only took one continue and about 60 lives, but oh my gosh, that was terrible. Whew. Hey, I see Pizza Boy, welcome to the stream. Castlevania 1 and 3 are very hard to beat, or even Battletoads. Yeah, I can't get through Battletoads either. There's so many hard NES games. Yeah, oh yes there are. Can definitely do that. If you excuse me for a second, I'm going to close the vent that has the heat blowing right at me. My furnace turned on and it is turning into a furnace in here. And I just heard it shut off as soon as I sat down. 78 degrees in here. That's pretty warm for me. I'm at a good 68 degrees max myself. It's about 10 degrees warmer than I care for it. Can't believe I forgot how to do it. If you guys missed it, I forgot how to do the Konami code. I was trying to do A-B start instead of B-A start. That's right. Alright, let's go back to the blank stream here, and let's see... Oh, we're not doing this again. Let's pause that for a second. And we're going to do another game here in a little bit, but... I do want to try to see if this is going to work. I'm not quite sure if it's going to. Did you guys hear that, or is it just me? Next game, Super Contra? Very well could be. I can't... Yeah, why not? I can do Super Contra. I don't know if you guys can hear that music as I play it. It may not have went. C64 Maxi is out on Amazon in the USA. I did not know that. I'll have to take a look at it. Definitely looking forward to getting the Maxi. I actually, last Christmas, got the Mini. I have not taken it out of its box because I got a regular C64, an actual old 1980s C64, that powers on but does not display an image. And I've been doing some troubleshooting myself trying to get it to work, and I'd really like to, if that works, I'd rather play it there than play it on the C64 Mini. But if the Maxi has come out, I'll do that too. By the way, long time no see. Oh, that's right, yep. So you missed the last stream due to a virus and loss of a friend. Yeah, one of my friends, my friend's stepdad passed away, so I missed a week there, and then I was back for, I think, a week or two, and then, yep, the last 2 weeks I have been COVID-19 positive, and I was experiencing a lot of symptoms, and it prohibited me from streaming, so... I'm going to go ahead and let's see if we can get this going here. We'll let the microphone take up the sound if you guys can't hear it. Alright, so I'm going to have to turn this up. And I have no idea how this is going to look, so... This isn't the issue I had before, it's just an issue. Okay, now it's saying you guys should be able to hear me. Can you guys hear me through this? If so, I'm going to try to play this video. I appreciate that, IC Pizza Boy. Loud and clear, Captain. Alright, let's see if this plays any music. And if you hear an echo, let me know too, but it's saying it doesn't have the audio. Okay, so yeah. This is, like I said, it's the audio stuff that I just don't like. Let's turn that up. So that's the video. That song has been stuck in my head ever since it came out. Ever since I saw that a little bit ago. So if you guys haven't seen that video, it is called Game Console Rock. In the style of Schoolhouse Rock. Yep, that's exactly what it reminded me of too, Pizza Boy. So yeah, that's I like how my stream was recommended to me as it was done. Crazy. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio in your video stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. Really? That's right. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely look up that video. It is definitely something that I would recommend to share with all your friends. I'm going to switch this back over to my headphones. Maybe that's what it was trying to do. I think it's weird how quickly that popped up too. Last I knew, I was told I could share that, but maybe the person who told me I could share that is not the original copyright owner, possibly. Or they knew it would, so they were hoping I would get stopped or somehow donate all my money to them. Is there an echo? I feel like there was an echo. That's why we don't buy a Philips CDI at launch, yeah. Hey, 8-Bit, welcome to the stream. And pretty much 100% agree, yeah. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as I start my next game here. And sadly, it'll be my last game of the evening. If you guys haven't heard, one of the big things that one of the lingering symptoms that I have for my positive diagnosis is that I get short of breath very easily. I get wore out very easily. Okay, I'm back to hearing nothing for audio. There we go. Now we're back to excellent connection. So that will be blocked out when I go to, if you guys go to rewatch it. So the only thing I'm going to say now, because this part will be there, it's called Game Console Launch. And I would definitely recommend watching that video or sharing that video again. Just because it's one that I thought would be good to do. But yeah, this is sharing no audio with me, sadly. And I gotta make sure, yeah, none of these other ones are picking up my voice again. I can tell you guys can hear the game audio, it sounds like, but I can't. So we're back to the way it was. Since I can't hear anything out of these, I'm gonna take these off. Because it got really hot in here all of a sudden. Alright, so I have to wait for that to come back, obviously, but it's up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Or is it different in Super C? I thought I remember it being a lot different in Super C. Yeah, it's not up, up, down, down. It's right, left, up, down, A, B, start. It's not the full code. It only gives you 10 lives in the American version. Hopefully this is the Japanese version. Right, left, up, down, B, A, start. Wow, that was quick. Up, down, left, right. Right, left, up, down, B, A, start. That didn't do it. We're going to restart. Right, left, up, down, B, A, start. I didn't do it either. Alright. I'm only missing one thing here. Right, left, down, up, B, A, start. Right, left, down, up, B, A. Nope. That did it. There's 10. Alright, let's go. Before I get too far into it. Never buy a console at launch, especially these days. So, I've been, before all this madness stuff started happening with the modern console stuff, I did make a pledge to myself that I wouldn't try to get any of the modern consoles until... Oh, why? Why do I make those silly judgments in error? But anyway, so I told myself I wasn't going to get involved in the hype, so I wouldn't be disappointed when I wasn't able to get a console, because I did hear that scalpers are using bots and a whole bunch of other methods to try to just... Really, it's just to make me mad. That's why they're doing it. It's just specifically me. So I decided I wasn't going to go through with it. That song was stuck in my head for a while, and then last Tuesday, I was feeling well enough to try getting online and getting on actually Walmart and trying to buy a PS5 with the disc drive. And I thought they made me think I had a chance because all of a sudden they had the... Oh, I hope I can still get it. Ooh, don't want that now. You know what? I have save states, so why not? So now if I die with my spread gun, I should still have it. Well, short story long, I was not able to get the PS5 because a minute before the sales went live, all of a sudden, I refreshed the page and it said, oh no, or something like that, and it was like, oh, everyone at the North Pole is trying to get this deal. And then I refreshed the page again when it turned to 8 o'clock, and it was already sold out. It said out of stock. I wasn't even able to allowed to grab it to my cart. I don't know how many Walmart had in stock, but when they kicked me off by saying, oh no, looks like everyone at the North Pole's trying to get this deal, I'm like, I don't care about everybody else, because I was here. I actually loaded the page up at 8 a.m., and it was 8 p.m. when they went on sale. So I know for a fact that had to be bots. No human is that quick. It's just that just isn't how it happens. So I then decided, yep, I was right in the first place. Not gonna try to get a PS5 again until I see it in a store. And that's the bad thing, is that Sony is perpetuating this environment right now by saying that they're not gonna... They said they're not gonna stock the... They're not gonna stock in store because of the pandemic. So now, Sony, in my opinion, is... How in the heck did it fire there? I want to know how that was able to fire where I was standing, because it shouldn't have been possible. There we go. And yes, I'm using save states now because I just remembered I could. Come on. Alright, now we're making easy work of this game here. Plus, I only have 10 lives in this game, and I don't think that's fair. Oh, that was so lucky. Luck again. Luck be a lady tonight. Okay, somehow that didn't kill me. There we go. So yeah, I'm done trying to get a PS5. I'm glad that you guys can get it, and I'm glad that, Mackenzie, you were able to get one for your cousin, you said? But yeah, I'm not in any big hurry to get one now. The only one who would even appreciate it at the moment right now is my nephew. He is 18 years old, and he will probably find one before I do. So maybe he can get one for his uncle. Although he is just a poor college kid, I am shocked I didn't just get something I didn't want. We're going to try this again, obviously. Because I don't want to lose my spread. The jump button is still a little... I don't know if it's getting stuck, or if it's just not registering. And I think it's extremely true how they say, oh, sure, just like presidential candidates. I don't know why, that just made me laugh. Maybe because it's an election year as well as this. Come on. Man, I don't know how I got around that, but... I can't wait until I, Yeah, there we go. They can't injure you when you're in the pool. I call it the pool. I'm sure everyone else calls it the river, lake, whatever. The fjord, if you will. Can't hurt you in the fjord. And of course, this is so heavily inspired by the Stallone action... Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger action movies of the time. That, I'm sure that's got to be taken from, that scene where Arnold pops his head up out of the... Was it Arnold? Or was that Apocalypse Now? I can't remember what movie I'm thinking of. I feel like that old guy from, The Campaign where he goes, half the time I have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. This is one of my favorite tracks in this entire game. Oh no. Probably one of the most illegal uses of ammunition I've ever seen. Oh no, I was supposed to be on the other side of the screen when he went. Because now I gotta deal with this. Yep. Lead him to this side of the screen. There we go. You want to be over here because if you are, then you can avoid that entire... There we go. You can avoid that entire thing. See, I'm too far over for any of that to matter. Just keep firing in case any of those people decide to pop out at you. And that makes this whole section a whole lot easier. I forgot who taught me that. It was one of my brothers for sure. So, I can't hear the music, so I'm actually playing it in my head. So I have the feeling I'm standing in the wrong spot, because I should have at least killed one of those things by now. There we go. Yes, I was definitely standing in the wrong spot. How many people even live in the North Pole? Hey Lord Mickey, welcome to the stream. And yes, that is a very good question. I believe the majority of the PS5s in the USA were bought by scalpers. Well, I don't think it was the majority, but it definitely feels like it. I'm going to pause this for a second. Who cares about the scalpers? Obviously, they're struggling to sell them. Yeah, they will definitely... I think for the majority of people who are trying on their own, they will. The problem I have is that the people who are making an industry out of it are going to make money off of it. Because even still, they can sell them for what they retailed at, and they'll break even. I mean, yeah, they'll be out the tax, but for the most part, they're not going to lose a lot of money. If they sell one or two at $1,500, they're going to profit. That's just the sad reality of it. The people who bought $3,500, maybe not so much. But the only thing I care about, as a streamer, you should get one, but non-pros can wait. I knew somebody was going to bring that up. Oh, what? Used to be able to make it through there all the time. They knew what they were doing when they put that there. There we go. Alright. We're gonna do this again. Except for now, they're gonna crank off around and do it, aren't they? What? In the holy name of... what was that? I just gotta make it through there before it starts shooting off again. Alright, this is not going to be pleasant because I think I'm going to lose my spread when I get to that automatic conveyor one. And I don't think there's going to be a way for me to get... I'm making it through it this way. What was that? Sorry, you were standing 1 pixel off your platform. You should know better. This is Contra. You can't do that. Alright, I'll just take out this guy. I actually forgot how this one goes. The music. Alright. Now we're going to save up here. See? It was 1 pixel. I was 1 pixel off from invulnerability. And they were like, oh, you should know better. Well, that doesn't make me... Never been so popular as when I'm streaming. I'm used to it. I don't know what time it is and my watch won't tell me. I think owning an Apple Watch, that is probably the most irritating design about it, is when it doesn't tell you the time. Because they're constantly trying to bombard you with information. Other than the time, because like, oh, you can get the time on anything else. I'm like, well, I didn't buy anything else. I bought an Apple Watch. I was hoping it would be able to tell me the time. Well, yeah. See, we're obviously gonna have to try that again. Come on. Alright, so let's pause that. And save a state. I feel like that should be Illinois' new motto. We need to save our state from years of political corruption. Obviously not from anyone who's currently in office. I don't know why. I'm usually used to taking that out no problem. And now I'm having an issue. Right before I take it out, I get taken out. Alright. So close and yet so far. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna save. I don't know what those bubbly things are, but I really feel like they should be banned from all video games. I'm saving again just because I can. If I'm right, all I need to do is just keep surviving. Is this gonna go through on this one? My hands are going numb now. Let's check on the comments here. Unfortunately, even if we weren't in these hard times, they'd be sold out everywhere. I'm not quite so sure about that. I'm pretty sure like the Nintendo Switch has been hard to get, and I think part of that is because people have been very hard up for home entertainment. Whoa, I should still keep paying attention to the screen. And I'm going to save there just in case I override the wrong save. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Oh, I'm shocked I didn't get killed there. I have no idea what this thing is, but I remember it used to haunt my dreams as a kid. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to walk down that hallway with this laser beam shooting thing that shoots down to the floor. Apparently the majority were bought by scalpers. I don't believe that. There was over 4 million... If there was over 4 million consoles sold, I doubt that over 2 million was bought by scalpers. Just saying. If there were 2 million bought by scalpers... I'm just saying that I doubt it. I have no doubt that somebody is reporting that. Yeah. Or some news outlet is reporting that, because it doesn't seem like they have to worry about if it's correct or not, just as long as it'll be clicked on by people who like video games. I guess that's my cynical worldview. I'm supposed to have a positive worldview, but it's hard to have a positive worldview when you're constantly dying in an 8-bit video game from 20 years ago. Oh. There, I thought I'd try another strategy, and that didn't work out. It has been forever since I played this game. And even longer since I've played it well. So now, take advantage of the fact that these things can only shoot in the same direction I can, but we have a problem when all of a sudden these guys come out of frickin' nowhere. Auto-spawning enemies are about the worst. We can pretty much agree that's one of the video game sins of the past that do not need to be. Alright. I hear my heat cranking back up, and I'm glad I'm shut that vent, because it is so hot. Anyone else hot? I'm hot. Like a roasting pan in here. Getting through this game without the spread gun is not recommended. Just saying. That's why I keep saving the states. What killed me? That thing was nowhere near me and it killed me. God, I hope I don't get within 400 pixels of any of those falling rocks. See, and it's kind of random because now that guy doesn't jump out. Can you believe that the game Cuphead was loosely based on this game? Now we're going to increase the screen again. We're going to do a second save state. Because I have a habit of, for some reason, I'll press select and start during this, and that will reset the emulator. Yep. Hands going numb again. What? How did that still get me? Yeah. We're gonna have to give that a second. The AC is on where you live? Should be on where I live, too. They said 3,500 sales were bought by scalpers. Yeah. Yeah, that one per customer policy. Well, I heard that they found a way to get it out of other people's carts. So they were still paying for them, but the retailers, it looked like it was just one person's cart. I'm sorry, not one person's cart. It looked like it was going to several other people. So the rate at which it's firing those things off is atrocious. Oh, I fell in the wrong direction. I don't remember having as much trouble with this guy back in the day. I am noticing it's like taking more than one. There we go. It's taking more than one shot to bring down those skull guys, and I guess that was what was doing that. 35 degrees Fahrenheit out, and you got the air on. Be patient. Yes, and that's kind of what I learned is I have to be patient. Claims I'm inventing new word here. I missed that. PC gaming still makes me nervous. Open the wrong loot box and lose your hard drive. Oh yeah, no kidding. That makes sense with me. Claims as boss. Bot 5. Well, I did see that there was somebody who supposedly had a full-sized bed outside of GameStop, and I would assume that they would have an issue with that. Oops. Well, I'm going to have to go through this. Yep. It's very hard to get through that without dying, and it's all based on luck rather than skill. Yep. See, right there at the end. I almost made it all the way through. They just happened to auto-spawn a couple right where I'm standing. Just so they can take away my spread. And see, there it was. I accidentally pressed start and select at the same time, but thankfully... wrong one. There we go. Look at that. There I am thinking. I really do like playing on original hardware better, but I mean, the advantages of playing this emulated is astounding. So now I have like 4 slots that I can mess up. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Angle it in, angle it in. Oops. Come on. There we go. And if I'm right on this one, I just have to... I forgot the trick to this. Is it walk on one side? Keep firing and then eventually they can't get you? Or is it walk in the middle? Nope. Let's spread again. Man, how do people make it through this with one? Ooh. That didn't work. I think it is. I think it's walk across one side while continually taking out the enemy. Yep. Don't know how I couldn't remember I had to do that. And if I'm right, this guy was the final boss in the original Super Contra. And when the game kept going from here, it was like a bonus. Take care of that guy real quick. Hang on. The new Halo will definitely be on PC. Oh, that's good. They even went to mock. They even went online to mock what they had done. Yeah, but then I heard they got busted by some sort of agency. PC still makes me nervous. Okay, so that's what I missed earlier. What's you sold them for? Apparently, I sold them. You live on the 10th floor when the warm air rises. Oh yeah, no kidding. Definitely agree with that one. You have a pirate cart with Super C on it. When you die, you always start with a spreader. I do know that there's a Game Genie code to make that happen. I guess I could turn that on. Have I played the new Contra game? We talked about that earlier a little bit. By the way, welcome Fernie67 to the stream. We talked about that a little bit ago, but I have not, because I was kind of waiting to see it. I want it to go down to like 99 cents before I buy it. I want it to be one of those games where I'm like, where people go, oh man, I can't believe you bought that game. Ooh. They got some tricky ammo that likes to move at the last minute. There it is. Turbo and spread takes this guy down quicker than you can believe. And then the game keeps going. Okay. Live in the top 2 floors. Helps heat your property. I'm never concerned with how to heat my property. I'm always concerned with how to keep it cool. As I say, hopefully I didn't just grab a gun I don't want. I don't know why that guy didn't die. Yeah. That's what I don't like about using the turbo, is the jump button it becomes the fire button then. I don't know what I keep grabbing there, but I'm just glad it's not getting rid of my spread. So when and where are those guys supposed to spawn? Alright. Saving as many states as I can, except for my home state. I don't want the laser. Don't want the laser. And why didn't I jump? Maybe you guys can hear that when I press the jump button and then he does nothing. Alright. Very hard to do with a turbo button there. Oh good, spread. You're dead. You're dead. I like how here they couldn't even get the sprite to match the background. Maybe they just didn't want to, I have no idea. You're dead. And you're dead. Oh, I almost died. Yep. That's not gonna work. And here we have a bad guy. But hey, just because he is a bad guy does not mean he is a bad guy. There we go. $12.49 digital price on Xbox when you're considering it. Alright. This is the final level. I have not had to use a continue thanks to save states. Oh, thanks for the congrats on the Kelowna. Or Klonoa, sorry. It's not Kelowna, it's not Kolanoa. Am I a 90s Konami fan? More of a 90s Capcom fan. That is a good question. I think I was probably more Konami back in the day, just because of the just because the amount of games we owned by them. I'm trying. Oh, every time I think I'm going to hit something, I actually don't. Again, another game I can't deal without some sort of turbo. See, they keep trying to give me these power-ups I don't want. And then they have... We'll get there again, hang on. The world's most uncomfortable jump there. Followed by the world's second most uncomfortable jump. I still don't know how I didn't die there. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how I'm not dying in this game. That, I believe, scared the crap out of me as a kid. And then, yep, I didn't get him. Gotta destroy as many of those as you can before the roof comes back down. Oh, almost made it. Okay, what happened there? That thing like started levitating. Alright. Save. Save, save, save. Activate, jump. Kill this thing. Alright, jump. Kill, jump. Oh! Oh, so close. I want to get on that platform. The bigger one. There we go. I said this is just kind of like a casual, like I don't really care about this playthrough. And see, like I said, every once in a while this jump button keeps failing me. And it's kind of random when it happens. So I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Don't know how I survived that, but I did. And we're almost at the end. Whole screen shaking. There it is. One of the easiest bosses in the entire game. 8-bit fingers and not being nice to your keyboard, yeah. Try again, Tyler Gratz on the Colon PS1. Oh yeah, I already said that, sorry. You have things delivered to your mom's house you'll never receive. And your deliveries put in the mailroom. Not sure when the mailman will get here. Oh yeah, I heard that the people stealing, what do they call them, the porch bandits or whatever? That's been a thing. I think 90s Konami and 90s Capcom are both awesome. Just prefer Capcom because of their 2D fighting games like Darkstalkers. Yeah, I could go, like I said, I could go for both, but I think as a kid we owned more Konami games, and that was just decided for me. Yeah, the mailbox, but sadly most things don't fit in it. Usually at work when stuff's delivered. Yeah, that's kind of been my case too. I try to get things delivered to work if I can. If it's going to be a big item or something valuable. Christmas isn't going to be fun? Oh, you should always have a more positive outlook. Just say, until it happens, just have optimism. Until then. If you're wrong, at least you were happy the other 24 days, right? What kind of controller am I using? It's called the iBuffalo USB Gamepad. It is probably... I keep talking about that jump button not working, but I usually have pretty good luck with this thing. So I have 2 of these. Maybe I'll swap it out for the other one. It could be the Raspberry Pi messing up too. So who knows? It could be my thumb not making proper contact. Nearly there. May play this on PlayStation Classic tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, if it's gone by Christmas, yeah. I beat that on one guy, yeah, because I had save states. Is Contra Force a Contra game? Kind of. It wasn't built as a Contra game, but they put the Contra label on it to make it sell. Try beating the game with using the Power Glove. You just love to see me get tortured, don't you, Julius? Did your Christmas shopping ahead of time? Managed to bank both nephews. Awesome. Awesome, Demon Rage. I appreciate that. Appreciate that you were able to get those for your niece and, sorry, for your nephews. Both your nephews. Who was cooler, Tom Kalinske or Reggie Fils? Yeah, I don't know. Tom Kalinske was definitely more edgy, but Reggie was more... He was there for a lot longer than Tom Kalinske, actually, wasn't he? Reggie was there and retired out of Nintendo. Tom Kalinske just... He got tired of Sega's not crediting him with any of the success and giving him all the failures and saying... So he just got tired of it and got out of there. So I don't know. He was given a bad hand, so I don't really want to make that judgment. But I'm just going to say Reggie. Did your Christmas shopping ahead of time manage? Okay, I already saw that. I already saw the Power Glove. If your Genesis was here, you would beat Contra Hardcores. Ugh. Nope. Not going to do that tonight. Got your dad a massage chair and bought your mom a new fridge. Yep. Cheers for the stream. Almost missed me. That works out. I haven't been on for a while, so really all I'm going to say is I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for coming back and supporting me, even though I've been gone for 2 weeks. I streamed for longer than I thought I'd be able to, but believe me, you actually talking has been getting me out of breath. If you guys missed the beginning of the stream, I was diagnosed COVID-19 positive 2 weeks ago, which is why I missed the last couple of streams, and why you'll hear me take deep breaths in between sentences. So, anyway, almost fully recovered. I'm about 90%. That's what my dad kept saying, so I'm just going to use that as the thing. My dad was diagnosed a lot earlier than I was, back in August, so couldn't avoid it forever, but glad to make a recovery, glad to still stream, glad you guys are still here, and I guess this is going to be it. It can't be over, the party's just starting. I know, but I got to tell you, I'm still whooped. The fatigue is real with this. So when the technical glitch happened, I did think to myself, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, so I'll at least stream for a little while. I was only planning on streaming for an hour because I didn't think I'd be able to do 2 hours. And like I said, it's just gonna be like this for a little while. I'm gonna have to tone back the gaming and get some more sleep. So yes, thanks 8-Bit Pizza, Christopher, 8-Bit Demon Rage, KR2XD. So I'm assuming that's just, I'm just gonna call you KR. I'm just gonna call you R2. Thanks for getting in there at the end. Anyone else have that "Don't Buy a Console at Launch" song stuck in their head? We played that a little bit earlier, and I was stricken mid-stream, so I don't get any revenue from this stream, but that's all right. I wanted to share it because it brought me some joy over the last couple weeks. Have a great night, everyone. I will see you all hopefully next week, and I'm hoping that I'm a little more with it next week and a little more recovered. I still plan to stream until the end of December, but in January there's going to be another break, or I'm going to have to change the nights I stream because I've got some, in January I've got stuff coming up that I'll be busy on Tuesday nights with. So have a good night, everyone. I do have the video coming out on Thursday if you're interested. If not, I'll see you guys next week on the stream. Have a great night, everyone.